What is it like being 30 and making friends as a male right now?
I mean, it's actually kind of...
Y'all make friends?
Yeah.
I think you guys are really afraid of being just left for dead. Y'all really think that we just gonna leave you out here?
So you're not saying that there's nothing wrong with looking for loyalty or having loyalty. You're just saying that loyalty is held too high of a standard because people are afraid of not having the loyalty.
Yes. A lot of y'all are not loyal, so stop asking for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shut up.
Man, these limits go in. Yeah. Put me up. This is some straight vibes.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Bar2Bar, where we bring bars from your favorite songs to the bar and we discuss. I'm your host, Will.
And I'm your host, Nick.
What's happening? What's happening? My nigga. How you doing today?
Taking shots.
All right.
Because yo ass, I'm happy you're awake. Before this, y'all, I was like, is this man sleepwalking?
She's trying to wake me up. I just need a little time, y'all. I just need a little time.
Y'all heard that bottle open?
Duke.
That means it's time. Somebody needs some time. It is time.
Shot o'clock.
I won't do too much.
At 12:53 on a Sunday. Thank you, Lord.
That's crazy.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Alrighty. Well, shots is poured.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and just knock these ones out. Welcome back, y'all. Take a shot with us. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I was talking all that shit and now I want lime juice.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Well, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, actually. I'm feeling, I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah.
Why can't I ever open this? Just when I said I'm good, the devil want to be like,
You
nah.
see that? Y'all see that, right? She be gymming and everything, though, y'all.
First of all, don't do that. Don't do that, because these quads is quadding.
Yeah, the quads can't open a bottle for you.
Okay, well, maybe they can. I'm going to try next time.
All right, let's see. I like to see if that works. If that works for you, then by golly, God damn it.
Anyways, I'm good.
Might be in the wrong profession.
I'm good.
Because now you're going to have all these niggas on. I got you. They will be sliding Bar2Bar DM. Then they're going to be trying to slide in your DM because I'm deleting all them motherfuckers and they're going straight to your DMs.
Your friend be DMing me.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
And I be forgetting that this man.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm only respecting it because it's your friend. Had this nigga not been your friend.
Don't do that. Yeah, just don't do it.
I be responding about, wait a minute, he is.
Yeah. He
Let me
is.
do my laundry, shut my mouth. What song we doing today?
We doing My Nigga by YG featuring Young Jeezy and
Lucky
Rich
that's
Homie
your
Quan.
nigga.
Rich Homie, baby. Cheesy. Sure.
What an interesting medley of artists.
Between the three of them, like
Yeah.
you got straight up West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Like
And two other is Southern, but.
then you got the other two that are Southern.
But
like,
it's two different styles
of
of Southern.
Yes. Jeezy straight up trap. And then Rich Homie Quan, which I mean, I don't know
He's
what way you
trap, but it's
describe,
like the
it's
newer, it was the new
the
wave.
newer version, yeah, the new wave. But the song was a hit though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Song was a hit. Every time niggas in the club, you know what I'm saying? That song,
Yeah, that still can come on.
doom.
That's a classic right
And you
there.
put your arm around your nigga, he like, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's easy.
It's like a go best friend for niggas.
Yes, absolutely. But then
So-
you got, then also the caveat off of the best friend thing. Then you got thugs. That's my best friend.
Oh, so y'all do have a lot.
We have a couple.
Yeah, and then there's.
But when that song come on, I ain't gonna lie to you, we don't be in there talking about something. That's my best friend. It's more.
What
so,
about my partner them?
Yeah. Boulevard, my partner down.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Y'all do got a few more than us,
Yeah.
probably. Yo, side note. Well, not side note, because this goes with my nigga. We're gonna get into these bars, but really quick before I forget this point. I was watching Brilliant Idiots and Andrew Schultz. Shout out Brilliant Idiots. Andrew Schultz had made a point once that women don't like to hang out with each other unless they're doing something.
You're right.
Do you think that's true?
From what it seems like, yes. Honestly, I
So
do.
niggas just be like,
Yeah, like when y'all think that niggas is out there cheating and shit like that, we really doing what? I don't know if y'all seen the recent viral video of Offset hanging out with I can't remember his name.
It's like Kai.
Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name. If I pronounce it wrong, please forgive me. But They were just chilling. They was on a 24-hour live stream, and they were just chilling, doing what typically niggas do when they get around each other. Stupid shit.
It's like
Pranks and
women,
shit like
we
that.
only get together when we're going to a brunch, when we're going on vacation, if we're going out, it's never just come to the house and let's just kick it.
Let's just chill. Niggas will come.
Nah.
Niggas will kick it and just chill and just do absolutely nothing.
I will do that though, but only with my best friend. And the only reason why we don't do that right now is because we live 4 hours apart.
Yeah, that's kind of hard.
If we live next to each other, I would literally just go to her house just to go to her house.
Yeah, I could see you definitely like going to her house just to edit.
Fuck yeah. Just to be around people.
Yeah, definitely.
That sounds so lonely. I just want to be around people. No, I'd be so lonely editing, y'all. This shit is lonely as fuck. And I'm an introvert, so that says a lot about how lonely it is, because normally I don't give a fuck.
Really don't. But niggas really legit be doing stupid shit, or like we just, I don't know. We have fun, but we don't be doing what like a lot of people think that we out here doing. Like we really just be chilling. That's it.
I'll be fucking off too.
Nope.
Stop it.
Nope. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Cap.
Stop the cap.
I think you should go by Cap.
I think I might change that. But right now, we're going to stop the cap.
Nic and Cap.
And we're going to check some ID.
Hey, you heard of Bar2Bar? You know, Nic and Cap.
Yeah, that shit do sound good. Got a little flow to it. Nickap.
Period. B2B. Bars! Let's go!
Yo, we ain't called Bar2Bar for no reason. We got bars ourselves, too. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's go ahead and check some ID on this song.
All
so
right.
when we check some ID, basically we're checking to see when the song came out. We give the opposing person who didn't pick the song the opportunity to see when the song came out. Just a little guessing game type of thing.
Oh, do I have a timeline for this?
So, Nick Tracy.
Ooh.
Nick, when did
2013.
you doing it like me today? Is that your final answer?
Wait, hold on. Let me do my real timeline.
All right.
2012.
That's your final answer?
Yes.
You was better off for 2013. It was 2014.
Really?
Mm-hmm. 2014.
Okay.
Now, do you think
I was thinking about when the remix came out because I kept listening to the remix when I was working retail. So I was like, if the remix came out maybe 2013.
Which one do you like better? Remix?
The remix.
You like the remix better?
Yep.
I like Wayne's verse on the remix.
I love Nicki's on the remix.
I got to go back and listen to Nicki's. I didn't listen to the whole thing when I was listening, trying to figure out which one I was going to pick. But
do you think it can work? Well, I think we talked about this as classic.
This is definitely a classic song. This is a song that could have worked back in the day when clubs was actually like the thing to do and people were actually dancing in the clubs and not just standing around looking at each other trying to figure out who's cooler. And this works now, obviously, because you can still vibe to this shit. And then later on, I think it will still work as well. I think this is definitely a classic. This is going to be one of those songs that, for us, when we're at a family reunion, in our family reunions, if that's still a thing,
when we get older, for sure.
We'll or wedding receptions. This is definitely one of those songs you can play, guaranteed.
This would be dope for like, you and your wife on the dance floor after the first song.
Yeah, type shit. Or for you and your groomsmen, and then for her and her bridesmaids. Yes, absolutely.
Dang, do I want a wedding now? I never wanted a real wedding.
Speak it into existence.
Maybe I want an actual wedding now, just so we can play those songs. No, I wouldn't mind playing this record, and I wouldn't mind playing, of course, the Method Man and Mary J. Blige.
Which one?
Nothing make a man feel better than a woman.
Hey, break it down now.
Why can't I remember the first bar of that? I'm blanking. No. But You're All I Need. You're all I need to survive. Remember, they won a Grammy for it too.
I need.
Yeah.
It used to be one of my. I used to know that song word for word when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old.
Crazy enough, when I was a kid, y'all, I hated that song.
Really?
It was too eerie and dark for me.
It was an eerie, dark song. But it was a love song. You seen the music video?
Yeah, but it's a love song.
I
but
know,
that's New York hip-hop, grime,
bruh,
love.
That shit was so fucking dope. I will say this, and I know this is a little bit off topic. You know how we do, y'all. We go on tangents and shit like that. But shout out to New York rap.
New York,
especially when I was coming up, I listened to a lot of New York rap, more than Southern rap.
Really?
Yeah, it's just what was played, for me. I mean, I did listen to a lot of Southern rap, Outkast, what I'm saying, 8 Ball, MJG, 3-6 Mafia. Don't don't get me wrong, and can't forget No Limit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can't forget those classics, greats. But I listen to a lot of Method Man and Redman too. A lot of Mary J. Blige. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, Nas. Like my dad put me on a lot. He had me listening to everything. My mom didn't too much like it. Because of all the cussing and everything like that. But I ain't go around saying cuss words. And again, I'm sorry for going on a tangent, but funny story real quick. Me and my dad, we would get in the car and we would go somewhere. When we would go somewhere, he had tapes. This is back when they had tapes in the car. So we would get a tape, we would play the tape, right? And then we would listen to it wherever we're going. It was just me and him. We listened to it, bobbing. Then when we get back to the crib, this is when we would ride my mom's car or something like that. We get back to the crib, take the tape out, put it back, and then try to play it off like we wasn't listening to it. Because again, my mom didn't like me listening to that music.
Right.
Then she would come and get in the car and be like, I know y'all were listening to that shit. Like, sitting there like...
A little core memory unlocked.
Sitting there like, who would listen to what?
But at that point, that your dad, that was your nigga.
My nigga.
Yeah.
So it correlates, y'all. It correlates. But yeah, man. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know we go on these little tangents. But
that's cool.
So the next segment we got is What You Pouring. So basically, what song do you feel, what song, what liquor, drink, whatever it may be, do you feel this song is pouring to you? You have a drink or a liquor or anything like that?
Let's see. My nigga. It's like when you link up, I mean, for me, it's gonna be Downhill Yo Rap, because when I link up with my niggas, that's what we drink. So I don't, but if the actual song was it would be Hennessy.
Okay. I got Moet, like, or like some champagne, some some good shit. Like you just sitting there, goddamn. Boop.
Yeah, Moet makes a lot of sense. After working in nightlife, when them niggas really get together, especially when them niggas, like niggas have niggas coming from
all over,
from like different cities.
My nigga, Moet or Ace of Spades or some shit like that. Yeah,
it's really gonna be Moet first over everything. That and Casamigos, but the reason why I think we're correlating it with Moet is because when Moet is involved, you know that my niggas is a celebration.
My nigga is a celebration, exactly. And that's why I put on there champagne, some celebratory type shit. And champagne Moet definitely is a celebration.
Yeah. And there are people who just drink it just to drink it. But I'm just, from working as a bottle girl, working in nightlife, I just know like a bottle's always going to be involved, so it's not going to be a drink.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10. So actually, instead of Hennessy, I'll say Casamigos and Moet too. Yeah.
Great,
all right,
great.
cool.
We're on the same page. All right, so let's jump into these bars for this song. You got anything else you want to go with? All right, before we get started?
No.
All right, let's hop into these bars. The first bar I got is First Things First, I love all my niggas. So I bring that up to say I love all my niggas, like straight up. Like if you in my circle, I love you. Like that's that.
How many niggas in your circle?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. My circle is not huge, but it's not small either. I got people, when you join the military, you develop a different type of brotherhood. And we don't talk. I have people that we don't talk every day. But if they reached out to me and they needed something and I had it, they would get it type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I consider you a brother. I consider you in my circle because I know that if you needed it, I know that if you made it, you would have me and vice versa. If I made it, I would have you type shit.
Yeah. Got it.
What about you?
I don't have a big circle at all. I've never had a big circle. You want to know what's interesting with my circle? And some people are going to find this so like controversial maybe, or maybe like real flighty or whatever, or flaky, I guess. But my circle changes every year or so, or 2 years. The girls, I think about, it's 2023. This time last year I had the same, it's not even a lot of people. It's really just Kiki. She was on the show.
Shout out Kiki. Hey man, Dr. Kiki.
Of course, my best friend. Shout out T-Dub.
Shout out T-Dub.
We over 10 years now. I think we just made it to 10 years.
Damn, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I've known her longer though, but I think 2013. Oh yeah, 2013 was year of Molly. Mind your business. And we definitely, yeah.
Okay.
Shit, we 10 years in.
You know what I'm saying? See, look, thinking about this, like, this makes you think about, like, damn, man,
Yeah.
like, how long have I really been friends
Yeah.
with my day ones
Yeah.
type shit? Like,
And like I definitely have been in different circles.
mm-hmm.
It's so crazy. I was going through my phone. I was deleting old videos and stuff to make space. And I remember the friend group I was friends with at the top of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And by June, that shit was over. I mean, I'm cool with 2 of them, but the circle ain't the same. The way we was like tight at the hip at one point was crazy, but now we're not. But really quick before you make your point, I would say that to say like, it's not that I'm like a fleeting friend, I'm a bad friend, this and a third. I generally think for whatever reason, my spirit loves to like just move. And a lot of the times when I stop being friends, it's not stop being friends, but kind of go separate ways with certain friends. It's never a bad thing.
Right.
That was the one bad thing. Anyways, but I think about all the other ones in my past from high school, middle school, college, after college, like all of it's I don't know. I think it's okay to like go your separate ways. There was no falling out, no bad blood, we start to go in different directions. And it's never been a bad thing. We still connect on Instagram or, and it's all good. So I'm not a bad friend. It's just, my friend circle always changes. My core that's never going to change is my homegirl T-Dub for life.
So I got a question for you.
What's that?
And y'all can answer this question in the comments below too. For females, it's outside looking in.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like female friend groups change so often, and like it can be up and then it can be down so quick, like that. So do you feel like female friend groups are like not as strongly bonded as male friend groups? Male circles, female versus female circles?
I think a lot of girls don't actually like each other.
So why be in a circle with somebody that you don't like? Not you. I'm not saying you, but like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I don't hang out with people that I don't like because I don't know how to do it. But
right.
I'll say like, for instance, I was in a friend group that 2 of the girls, I'm not gonna say 2 of the girls didn't like each other. I think one of the girls didn't like the other more so.
Mm-hmm.
And the other friend, she was chilling. She's a people person, so she like, she cool. She not gonna, you don't bother her, she not gonna bother you, she cool with her. She a people person like that.
Right.
But the other girl, I've always sensed it, but now I know that she's a fake person. Just not even being shady, just off of what I've seen and stories that she's told. It kind of, it all kind of makes sense now. I don't know why girls do that, but that's my firsthand experience with, women women being friends with girls they don't like.
Do you think it's jealousy that plays a part in that? Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, it's jealousy. It could be jealousy, or it could just be like because that girl might think she's more lit than you, but you getting more attention maybe, or you getting, you know what I'm saying? More money maybe.
Yeah.
She feeling like, but I'm more lit than you, but I look better than you, I should. And that's where that envy comes from. Not necessarily like an envy, like I want to be you. It's more so
envy,
of
like, why the fuck you getting in and I'm not?
And I'm not type shit. That's what I saw firsthand. I don't know if it's true, so I'm not going to say that was that person's truth. But from the outside looking in hindsight, the way everything just exploded, that's exactly what that was.
Right. Okay.
I mean, in a sense, both parties were kind of in the wrong. One more than the other, though.
Right.
But I'm not going into all that. I really don't give a fuck.
No, I just feel like I see more, like, when it comes to female friendships that are long time friendships of, like you said, 10 years plus, I don't see it in groups. I see it in ones and twos. And it don't be a group. It be like you and your friend, right? That you have, like T-Dub, for instance, 10 years, right? And then you might have another friend that doesn't know T-Dub, but that is also your real good friend. 10 years plus. I rarely see a female group of 3,
that's
like
10
you,
years
T-Dub,
plus.
and then another person, and maybe one more that's 10 years plus altogether, because somewhere in there's one person that's envious or jealous of the other person, and then eventually it comes out.
You want to know what's wild? When me and T-Dub first started being friends, it was 3 of us.
Mm-hmm.
It was me, our other homegirl, and then T-Dub.
Mm-hmm.
We'll call my homegirl, what she used to drink. We'll call her Four Loco. This is back when we used to all drink it, so it's not like she's that. It's just
feisty.
But so Four Loco, me, and T-Dub, right? The funny thing about it is I always felt like I was more so of the third wheel when we all got together because I felt like T-Dub and Four Loco eventually at some point got a little bit closer.
Right.
I did end up graduating, and so I was living out of a different city for a year. I was in Atlanta. They were still back in Savannah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like a year's time, but like we always still kept it cool. Me and T-Dub actually got the closest when we kind of when we fell out with Four Loco. But Four Loco wasn't envious of us. I'll say that. There was no jealousy involved in our relationship at all between the 3 of us.
Okay.
I'm not gonna put her business out there, but some stuff happened and she kept it from us, and it just felt like we wasn't her friends, and like it sucks. It just sucks. But
Understandable.
We here to talk about our niggas. But
yeah. I just bring it up because it's like it's just like, you know what I'm saying, with friends and everything, these people that you keep close, you know, sometimes people don't last.
Yeah.
Sometimes you outgrow people. And it's no hatred, it's no love lost. It's not that they were jealous, it's not that they were envious. This is just, I went this route, you went this route.
That's the word I was looking for earlier. Outgrow. Outgrow or just kind of, there's another one. It's not necessarily I outgrow you like your old news. It's more so like.
Yeah. And then when I say outgrow, I don't mean outgrow like old news. Like
I know what you mean. There's another word too, but I can't think of it for whatever reason.
I can't think of it either. If y'all know what that word is, please let us know in the comment section below, because we're lost with that one. But when we say outgrow, we don't mean it in a rude way. We mean it as just like, you know what I'm saying, as friends.
You just go in their separate ways.
Yeah, exactly.
And it just happens gradually over time.
It does. You slowly stop talking to that person and then you just continue.
But with Four Loco, like we tried to mend the relationship, but it's crazy because when I tell you that with my nigga, matter of fact, like when this song came out, yo, we used to ride around with this song playing. And then when the remix came out,
even better.
It was just crazy. Actually, maybe not the remix, but I think maybe this one.
The original version?
Yeah. Are you sure this came out in 2014?
I'm positive.
Because we stopped being friends around 2014.
I'm positive.
And I remember this song. I just remember this song being a part of our lives.
Oops, sorry. I apologize.
But yeah, continue and I'll...
You gonna look it up?
Yeah, only because I could swear that... You could be right. I really don't know, but I just want to look and see. But yeah, go ahead with your bars.
All right. So the next bar I got is, it's real simple. This rap shit cracked and I involved my niggas. So that shit right there is, for me, the equivalent of somebody in your friend group that takes off.
I was right. Well, I said 12. The first one got released 2013. I was like, I knew I was...
say that, but why hold on, man. Cause look.
And then the remix came out 2014.
Oh, well, shit, fine. I was wrong, y'all. I went based off of the album when the album dropped, not when the single dropped, which is a huge difference. Very huge difference. Because, they'll drop a single months prior versus the album, and then the album came out, must have came out early 2014. So I apologize. She actually got it right.
Well, I said...
she got it wrong. She got it 20.
Yes.
But she was still really close, though.
Yeah.
She was still really close.
Because it actually made sense now because I was like, wait a minute. We used to ride out. Yeah, we used to have turnip cups. We used to call them turnip cups. And so we would go to Dollar General. We was broke as shit. We would go to Dollar General or some fucking Dollar Tree store and get turnip. Because we would always lose them. We get so fucking drunk. And we would get turnip cups for like $1. And we would buy liquor, cheap shit, nothing crazy. And... go to fucking Quick Trip sometimes, get slushies and mix that shit.
Man, you add liquor to that shit, and now you got a daiquiri, margarita, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's good.
Yeah, and I remember us riding in the car, me, Four Loco, T-Dub, sometimes not, because she's still, by the time, because me and Four Loco lived in Atlanta. So anyways, long story short, like, I knew it because I was like,
you had
wait.
your timeline. You had your timeline correct. You were just off by a year for that.
Because remember, 2013, year of Molly, mind your business.
Mind your business. I don't even know what it means. I just know mind your business. But anyway, so I apologize.
Thank you.
All right, so the next lyric I had, I don't know if y'all heard it when I said it because we got sidetracked. But I said this rap shit cracked and I involve my niggas. And that's a short lyric, real simple, but I bring that up to say, for YG, rap shit took off. Niggas started, you know what I'm saying, involving his people. For me, I don't know how you feel. I don't know if you have anybody that's like that for you, but for me, you know what I'm saying, if some shit take off, if Bar2Bar take off, and I have the opportunity to put people on to help them further elevate
their
careers, I'm gonna do it.
No, of course.
If we need a videographer,
okay,
and I know a videographer that is really good, but is also up and coming, and you know what I'm saying, might need this might be the spark that they need to goddamn light that bitch up.
Well, is there anyone in your life who you know is like, you know what, actually, before I even ask you that, I was thinking about that the other day. So I went to see my homegirl for her birthday the other night. And I was thinking to myself, like, man, I really adore her and I love her work ethic. If we had some type of operational type, even accountant type role, I would definitely put her in that shit.
Exactly.
The only thing is she be getting drunk, but she just can't drink when
on
she
the
works.
job.
But she wouldn't. She's not one of those that's just gonna do it just cause.
I feel like if you're willing, like if you're with you bringing it up, you trust her.
Oh yeah, for sure. There's a few people I thought along the way, like, man, like just from working in the clubs, we met in the club, obviously, just from working in the clubs, like some of my homies, my low homies, I'd be like, dang, like if I could put y'all on, I would. Cause one thing about me, if I want you to be a part of my like business or my brand or what I got going on, know that I've witnessed your work ethic. And that's your biggest selling point. It's some people like, for instance, I had a friend group. Yeah, same thing with Will.
Hence why I'm here.
Yeah.
Because
his work ethic was ridiculous.
Listen, y'all, Bar2Bar was her idea.
Yeah.
Bar4Bar
we
was
further
the original
developed
name.
It together, but
but it originally was her idea. It was supposed to be called Bar4Bar.
Yeah, or then, music foreplay.
Then I was like, okay, what about Bar2Bar? We looked it up. Boom, that was it. That is where
I'm sure they know this story.
Yeah. But that's where we lit the fuse and took the fuck off.
But his work ethic is what was his biggest selling point, and he's a dope person at that. So, you know, that my nigga right now. Oh, that my nigga right, my nigga. Hey, literally. But for me, yeah, if your work ethic is, you know, top notch, I really will always consider you for things like. It's some of my friends like. I don't say it to them because I don't like making promises before I get to where I'm going. Because shit happens. But I have people in mind for when shit.
Right. Exactly. Same, and that's the same here. That's one of the reasons I brought that lyric up, because this Bar2Bar, this podcast shit crack. I'm going to involve my niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it's going to be.
Now, here's the thing with that, though. You know, working with friends ain't always a walk in the park.
No, it isn't. They all people...
Because you might have to fire your friend. What are you going to do when you got to fire your nigga?
If you have to fire him, you just got to fire him.
Well, that's not how you operate.
That is not how I operate. It is not how I operate at all whatsoever. Non-confrontational and all. You know what? Matter of fact, send my assistant to do that shit.
This might be before you get an assistant.
Well, goddamn, I'm a hire assistant.
Because
listen, I'm a hire assistant just to send them to do it, and then fire the assistant after. Nah, I'm just playing. No, real shit. That would be the hardest thing ever to do. I would hope that it would never come to something like that.
But it happens.
It does happen. It's business. And that, with that being said, in conversations leading up to hiring, or not even necessarily working with that person, it would have to be let known that this is a business. This is business first right now. When we step in these doors, when we step in this studio or wherever we're going, this is business first. So let's approach it that way. So hypothetically, if we were to have to part ways, I need you to understand that this is business. Now, if you take it to a friendship level and all that extra shit, that's on you. but I'm letting you know this is business. I love you the same no matter what, but this is a business. Business, that's just how it is. That's how the owners of these different jobs talk to us. They love us like we their kids or like we their nephews and nieces and whatever the case may be, but they also tell us that this is a business.
First of all, yeah, they say that, but I'm going to tell you this right now, and I don't give a fuck. I don't think there is not one manager that I've worked for or like owner or whatever who can really separate personal from business. All of them niggas is crybabies. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah, that's because the ones I work for, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
We've worked for the same people
now,
before.
we worked for the same people before. Them motherfuckers.
When I tell you all of them are crybabies, like they are. And yes, they can to a certain extent make, keep shit business, but
yeah,
they always put their feelings in it and they're just going to cover it up with, oh, it's business. No, you know how somebody moves when it's business and you know how somebody moves when it's personal.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, that's another reason why my nigga will never be anybody that I work for. Like, I could be as cool with you as possible. Like, you my boss, this, that, and the third, you my man. But you not gonna be my nigga, because it is such a thin line. Like, no, it's not a thin line. To me, it's actually pretty thick. But the line can get thin when you become too super, super close. And now, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah.
Shit get weird. Shit start getting, you know what I'm saying? And you can't help but it feel personal because that's your nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for me, I don't hang out with, I think the only time I was really cool with like someone who was like my boss is when I was in retail. Mm-hmm. I was really cool with one of my bosses. And then shit. That's about it. That's about it. And I was young. I was like 22 at the time. So, but she was mad cool. Nothing happened, but it's just as I've gotten older, you learn not to shit where you eat.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
And I think my biggest lesson was from one of my coworkers becoming my man. And
oh yeah.
He was technically a manager. He wasn't necessarily mine. He was the bar manager, but he would manage the floor too every now and then. And shit just kind of hit the fan, not with us per se first, kind of with like the job around us. And allegedly people, I don't know, child, I don't know. I don't fucking know. But that was my lesson. And so from there, I learned never to shit where I eat. So moving forward in the jobs I've had since then, I don't care how cool I am with you when I'm at that job. We could be cool. I don't care. But once I step out, it's not like, oh, let's go grab lunch. Let's go do this together.
Right.
No.
Understood.
And if we do happen to go out for lunch or something like on our lunch break, that's different.
Yeah, it's on the lunch break.
Right.
It's just so happens like
not on my off. I'm off the clock. Off. Yeah.
I understand what you're saying.
But it's not a diss to any boss or any you know what I'm saying? It's more so of like,
it is.
I don't want that line to get like, I want to always keep it super.
No, it is.
Oh, it is?
To some of them.
Elaborate.
To some of them, the ones that at our last spot.
Oh yeah. I think I'm talking about more so present.
You talking about more present? Oh, more present. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's no shade to that. And I mean, even with the influencer I was working with, shit, we could have been outside too if we wanted to. But I think I never really got an invite of that either. But I think sorry, talking over myself. I think I just always made it, I think my body language, just how I moved, just always made it clear like I'm here for business. I'm not really here to hang out.
Right.
And we do all that extra. You know what I'm saying? And when you work with influencers, you never want them to think that you're chasing a clout. Cause
that is also true.
I always just kept it at a minimum.
Mm-hmm. And one thing I want to add to that, to hiring or working with people, not necessarily hiring, but working with people that are your people, you want to keep like-minded people around you. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have a circle. The circle that you bring up with you want them to have like-minded. And what I mean by like-minded is go-getter, hungry, ideas, fresh, minded individuals that, you know what I'm saying, that are going to be thinking about not only their well-being, but your well-being too. How can it benefit both of us? And we both make some bread, or it puts us both out there, and then now we're both getting seen by people that we want to be seen by. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. I was listening to, I always say this, I'm always listening to Mandy or Weezy, Horrible Decisions, individually, whatever. But I was just watching this podcast called Eating While Broke. Have you heard of it?
No.
It's a dope concept.
Eating While Broke.
So basically it's called Eating While Broke. It's hosted by one woman named Colleen. And basically she gets people on there. A lot of them are influencers or celebrities or podcasters. And they go on the show when they cook their broke meal, what they used to eat when they were broke, their go-to broke meal. And while they're cooking it, they're explaining their rags to riches story.
That is a fire-ass concept.
Yeah.
That is dope.
So I was watching that. So check that show out. I mean, shout out to them. Colleen. That's a dope concept, dope idea.
Very dope concept.
Sign the Black Effect too. And it's a new one. It's a brand new one. But I know why she got signed now after listening to
her podcast.
Yeah.
We're next.
Yeah, we are. But so I was listening to that podcast and Weezy was on there and from Horrible Decisions. And one thing I really like that she said, because she owns 2 podcast studios and she has like 2 podcasts, I think. Yeah, 2 podcasts and so on and so forth. And she was saying how when people work for her company, she doesn't like saying they work for me. She likes saying, oh yeah, that's such and such. He works with us.
And that's why I changed it when I was talking about it, working with instead of for.
Yeah,
I don't want my close. No, I don't want some. I don't want it. Not even the close.
Our staff to feel like they work under us.
Yeah, like, hey, boss. No.
I don't know. You can still call me the boss, but
I mean, in the sense,
you're working with us.
But we're working together. We have one goal in mind. Our one goal is to continue putting out a great product for the consumers to continue to love.
Right.
That is our goal.
Right. And in turn, and within that goal, you who works with us, you are feeding your goals while you're working with us too. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like I wouldn't want anybody to be there just for a check. You know what I'm saying?
Be there because you want to be there. Because if you don't want to be there, it's going to show in your work. And then when it shows in your work, then that's when we have to be bosses and be like, all right.
Might have to fire your nigga.
Sorry.
All right.
So the next one I got is this one is kind of like, yeah, never mind. I'm gonna just say it. Some niggas smoke, some nigga drink. Well, one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. We smoking and we drink. Okay?
I can't do that.
What?
I have some of my niggas do that shit. I cannot do that shit.
You can't?
First of all, I don't smoke no more. And I never did allegedly. And and I never smoked at all. But no, I cannot smoke and drink, bro. Like dead ass. First of all, I can't even mix champagne with liquor.
Oh my gosh.
Let's start there.
Let's grow up.
And then drinking and smoking, it's too much. It's too much of a wave effect. Like, because when I smoke, I'm stuck. But when I'm drinking, I'm up. So like my body.
You balancing out?
No, my body don't know which way to go. Because when you smoke, it's that wave. Like you don't just stay hot. It's like you know?
I stay high. Hey, listen.
For me, I used to always do this. I used to always wave like that. I mean, I would still be high, but it would be high like I'd be at high peaks. And then I'd come just a little bit down and go to a peak. Just a little bit down, go to a peak.
My head go up, and then I'm floating. And I feel like I'm walking on clouds.
I think
I'd be hungry as fuck.
Edibles. I'll say edibles do that to me.
You like edibles?
Yeah.
Okay. Ain't no wrong with edibles. You know what I'm saying? Rice
don't.
Krispie treat here and there.
The only reason why I don't fuck with them no more still is because they be in your bloodstream. And I honestly, I'm in no position to be fucked up mentally for more than 2 hours.
Yeah.
With the job that I have and how fragile all the moving parts are, like I told my boss, I was like, when we film, I don't want to go to the studio. I don't care if I have like a shot on this show. I don't want to go to the studio. Like, so on our filming day, that's the day that I normally don't have to be
go
there.
In so that
we can film because I just don't want there to ever be a reason that something went wrong.
And they try to blame you. Oh, but it's because you took a
But weren't you drinking earlier and then you can't? I don't care if I took
Yeah.
just one sip of a shot. Like, that's just not, I don't want that. It just looks bad. And all I have is my word.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
I completely understand. And that's a high level of professionalism.
Yeah, so
Because
that's
some folks
why.
would take that and be like, okay, I'm going to work now. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I used to do it in nightlife all the time.
I mean,
but
that's different. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in the setting that you were in and how important.
I'm working with electronics.
Yes, and how important that is and how important you are to that, to your company.
Yeah, it's like all the parts, they're all moving parts that are fragile.
Right.
And you have to be alert and you have to be, it's like trying to, it's machinery.
Absolutely. But you're
dealing with clients that are coming into a professional setting.
Right.
They're not looking for you to be high or drunk. So I don't touch none of that shit.
Nope.
And that's why I don't do edibles because I'm like, haven't smoked in probably since 2020, allegedly. 2020, I literally, it's me thinking the feds is like outside listening.
Oh, we got her.
Right. No, but because I haven't partook in any of that for so long, I just really feel like if I even take a little bit of an edible, it'll be in my bloodstream for a lot longer.
Facts.
You know? So
I get what you're saying.
I would have to like be on vacation out the country for me and know that I'm going to be out the country for like 5 days.
Listen. You might be careful out the country because nowadays out the country, they got different rules. You pop up with something, they catch you. Like,
I ain't finna pop up with none. Yeah, somebody gonna know plug.
What's your favorite goddamn drink before we move on to the next bar? Because they said smoke and drink. So what's your favorite? All we got up here are tequila bottles, obviously. Obviously, we all know that. We've said it before in our previous episode. What is your favorite drink or your favorite tequila? Like, put it out there. What's your favorite one?
Cocktail or just liquor?
You could do both, or you could just do one.
Oh, y'all know I love me. My baby right here, DJ.
Okay, Don Julio Reposado. Now, cocktail. Off the top of your head.
Oh, Moscow.
Moscow Mule?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a Mexican mule with tequila. But I can drink a Moscow Mule with Tito's.
Yeah.
Tito's or Ketel One, that's it. I can't do no other liquor. No other vodka.
Yeah.
Tito's is not bad to me. Grey Goose now?
Maybe it's the Grey Goose because when I sniff that shit, bro, I'd be like, fuck.
No, they all smell terrible, but Grey Goose.
Me chill.
Ugh.
Hey, but for me, tequila, I prefer Terramano Reposado. She knows it. There she go. And drink wise, if I have to have a drink, give me a margarita.
Yeah.
Give me a margarita.
I could do a spicy margarita too, but that's not my favorite. My go-to is a mule.
Love me a margarita. Yeah.
What's your favorite hookah flavor?
I talk to
the smoke. That don't have to be.
You know what I'm saying? I'm always talking to hookah king over here. Yeah, I smoke hookah. Fuck you. Baby, pan me the hookah. Let me see. So I like to mix blue mist and red gummy bear. It gives me a bluish, red fruit punchish type of feel. Smoke that later on today when I go to work.
That's how you know us millennials are addicted to Red 40. Is it die Red 40?
I don't know.
You know, that shit's banned in like a lot of different countries.
Really?
Like I think it's banned in Europe.
That in shisha?
I don't know. Probably. It might be. But I just said that because you know how we love the red flavor of anything.
Oh, yeah.
We love the blue flavor of anything.
Blue flavor, red flavor. Blue flavor, red flavor.
Purple here and there, but that Red 40, those blue dyes.
Yeah, definitely.
That's how you know we fucking millennials. We obsessed with that shit. But my favorite flavor, everybody knows me. All my friends know me for loving orange mint. And when I say a different flavor, whenever I say peach mighty freeze, they be like, what? I'm like, I have a new go-to. It's peach mighty freeze. And sometimes I like grapefruit mint.
Oh, I got another one that's also my go-to. I keep looking around. Listen.
I need a hookah.
Vanilla chai tea. Drops mic.
No.
That shit tastes so fucking good.
Not.
Vanilla chai. Iced chai. The chai shisha with vanilla is so good.
Nigga, you might not be my nigga no more.
I am your nigga.
Cause all that shit, doesn't it taste like a baked good? I don't like none of those flavors that taste like.
It tastes like a chai tea, like an iced chai.
First of all, I don't like chai at all.
Oh, never mind. Well, it's not your cup of tea, but it's mine.
But I've had like vanilla shit too before without chai, and I can't fuck with none of those baked snickerdoodle or any of that shit.
Tastes good.
If it ain't coming out the earth.
They need to go ahead and do a birthday cake flavor. They probably got that shit already.
No, leave it alone, y'all. We're good with Peach Mighty Freeze and, Blue Mist and shit.
Blue Mist and shit. All right, let me go ahead and move on.
Mm-hmm.
The next one I got is he tripping off a bitch. No, that ain't my nigga. So that shit is funny as fuck because I put here, the first word I put here is bullshit.
Wait, explain.
Bullshit.
What do you mean?
Because my homie Moet, his ass is just, when I say...
I know who Moet is. You didn't even have to say
when I say that nigga, one call, that's all, I'm done. Then, one call...
You gotta get Moet on the show, man.
Yeah, we do gotta get Moet on the show. And then we gonna introduce him to y'all as Moet. Y'all gonna be like, oh, that's Moet. Yes. When I say one call, that's all, one call. And then he's just like that. Just like that.
Wait,
like
but
that.
Have you ever had your nigga like trip over a girl and you like, what the fuck is you doing, bro?
Yeah.
You remember The Best Man? Remember that movie, The Best Man?
Yeah.
Do you remember Shelby?
Shelby.
She was the controlling one. That was with Merch, and Merch was,
Yeah.
Like, all of them knew, that was they nigga, but all of them knew, like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, this bitch is crazy.
Or I give you another one of what's that movie? That Tyler Perry movie when they went up to the cabins.
Oh, Why Did I Get Married?
Why Did I Get Married? And that nigga, what's the name? When she was like, what did she say? She said, she got VD, and she said she got it from what's the name? He said, huh? I ain't gay. She said, no, I got it from her. I was just waiting for you to find out.
Yeah.
She was like, boom. Did that nigga say, oh, okay.
But what if you had a nigga like that? Have you had a friend who, because this might be the clip. Let me say friend. Have you ever had a friend and, they girl was crazy or just not a good fit? It was toxic. And you're just like, bro, let that shit go.
Friend.
And has it ever jeopardized your friendship?
I don't think I've ever had a friend be so head over heels over a girl that just made them like, no, I don't think I've ever had that.
I have.
You have?
It wasn't a guy, it was a girl. And like, it was frustrating. It didn't jeopardize our friendship, but it did make me realize, like, around the time we stopped kind of being so close, that was one of the factors, because I was like, I was super done with the motherfucker I was dealing with. And that didn't mean that she needed to be done with her nigga, but we just had a lot of moments where we would connect on, like, us just kind of trying to move on and just let shit go, like, that we not fucking with, because niggas is out here wilding.
Question for you real quick, sorry. Were the two niggas, they friends?
No.
Okay.
They didn't know each other.
Okay, go ahead.
But, yeah, we were friends, and I still love her to death to this day, but I do remember around the time that we started not being friends, as close, because we're still friends, but not as close. That was one of the deciding factors, because I just realized, like, I know what direction I'm going in with this, and I don't want any type of influence. It's not even that. I just wasn't on that wavelength. I wasn't on the wavelength of letting a dumbass motherfucker, nappy-headed motherfucker come back in my life and still fuck shit up after I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And my shit blew up terribly, and her shit, it was like increments over years of little shit. So I'm pretty sure to her, it was like, oh, well, what just happened now isn't as bad as what happened to you.
Right.
But when you think about it, when you would put, they was dating for years. When you put all of that shit together,
right.
And mind you, I only knew her for probably like a year at that point. Okay. So just what happened in that year of me knowing her, knowing that shit's been happening for several other years, you put all that shit together, what do you got? A big pile of shit. Mine may have been a one and done boom, but right.
Yeah. No.
So
absolutely.
like, regardless, that shit stinks and like.
Bad.
Yeah, so it didn't. I can't say it jeopardized our friendship because that wasn't the reason why, but it did get to a point like whenever she would bring him up, I wouldn't say nothing. I would just be quiet. Cause it's like, I'm not about to do this with you. Yeah, after a while, it's no more I told you. It's like, you like this. This is what you like.
What was we had what's the word I'm looking for? The name or the for one of our shorts or one of our on Instagram and shit, our
The reels?
reel. It was I love. Can you live in chaos? Or like when
Oh,
we
yeah,
talk about
yeah, yeah.
Cardi B loves the chaos. It's just similar.
Yeah.
You live for the chaos.
But when it comes to your niggas, when it comes to your friends, it shouldn't be chaos. I don't.
It shouldn't. But sometimes you gotta let them go through that shit to see it on their own. After you done told them umpteen time, stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think I'm too old to
it's
be
sad.
telling people to stop.
I mean, yes, we are definitely past that point. I think we are. I mean,
I don't mind helping, but
Yeah.
it's to a certain extent. If you're just not listening, you're just not listening. They still commenting.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just not listening, they just not listening. So
Fuck it. Nothing we can do about that one.
yeah,
Where
where Jeezy at in this? Because that was all YG.
That was all YG. Because
yeah.
YG had a lot of good shit. I got
Yeah.
one more thing from YG, and that is, it's really a question. Because he brought up, known him since 8. Yeah, that's my nigga. Do you have any at all friends that you're still cool with from your teenage years? And I'm talking about early teenage years to now. So like preteen to teenage years to now.
Cool.
Anybody at all. Cool, maybe. And I'm not saying that you talk to them all the time.
Oh yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? That you keep track of them. If y'all reach out, it's love. It's not nothing, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like
Oh yeah, for sure. My childhood best friend. We grew up together. We're like 4 months apart in age. And yeah, that's she gonna always be my nigga.
I think that's dope.
And it's crazy because every time we see each other, it don't feel like I'm seeing a stranger. It literally feels like I talked to her yesterday. It's never felt weird, ever. And we go, like, we have completely different friend groups. We do not see each other on a daily basis, weekly, monthly, nothing basis, sometimes yearly. But for birthdays, we gonna always make sure we at least say happy birthday.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
and y'all got the memories.
Dead ass. If I was to hit her up, matter of fact, I might really just hit her up now. And just because I still got her number, she still got mine. If I was to hit her up and be like, yo, let's do lunch sometime. Let's do dinner. Like, let's catch up. It's gonna be normal shit, fam.
Just like it was back then, right? That's good. That's great, and I love that because I feel like our generation is missing that kind of sort of.
Do you have a?
I do.
Okay.
Moet.
Oh,
outside of of course, my brother and my family that I come up with, but Moet for sure. Since then, you know what I'm saying, and up, like we got pictures from back then at Golden Corral type shit. Like Golden Corral used to be. Yeah. It
used to be it used to be a vibe.
Definitely.
That's crazy.
All right, so we can move on now. We're gonna move on to Jeezy. I got 2 words for you: love and loyalty. I feel like those 2 words are very important when it comes to somebody that you would have classified as, if for this song, my Nick. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all niggas love throwing out the word loyalty. But you want to know what? Y'all motherfuckers ain't loyal.
We are loyal.
No,
if you're a Falcons fan, you're loyal. Okay?
No, if you're a Falcons fan, you're stupid.
Fuck you.
Say what I said. Argue with your mama, not me.
Hey, make sure you bleep this out.
Oh my God. Now I can't use it as a clip.
Yes, because you're not gonna disrespect. Anyways, okay, so yeah, I can agree with you. Loyalty is one of those words that's like thrown out there, like.
But I think you guys throw it out because you guys are afraid of. I think you guys are really afraid of being just left for dead. That's what it looks like.
I mean, because
loyal,
like left for dead, like in a street nigga type.
No,
sense,
just
I'm not saying
that way, but no, maybe like that, but just in that's like not hypothetical, but like a metaphor.
Metaphor, yeah.
And it's just like y'all really think that we just gonna leave you out here, or your niggas just gonna leave you out here.
So you're not saying that there's nothing wrong with looking for loyalty or having loyalty. You're just saying that
I think you guys are deathly afraid of it.
That loyalty is held too high of a standard because people are afraid of not having the loyalty.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You know what? I agree with you on that one. Agree with you on that one.
In my experience with black men, you guys love using that word, throwing it out there. Oh, are you loyal? Are you loyal? Shut up. You're not. You're not loyal. So shut up.
A lot of rappers especially will definitely use that. Or not even rappers, but celebrities in general will use that. in a way to try to kind of
Rappers.
see where your
Male
head's at.
rappers.
Yeah, especially male rappers. No, male rappers for sure. For sure.
But it's foolishness to me. I get it, but it's derived in fear. It's not necessarily foolishness. It's foolishness to the point where it's foolishness in the sense that a lot of y'all are not loyal. So stop asking for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
But I get that it's derived from fear. It's fear of being taken advantage of or looking crazy. I don't even know if it's taken advantage of. I don't even think y'all care about that. I think it's more so like looking crazy and being alone.
I can agree with you.
You know who don't really? Oh, no, that's not true. I was going to say mama's boys don't really have that issue. And that could be true. But don't quote me on it.
That's a different side.
Men that are super close to their mom, I don't think they care to throw the word out loyalty. But I could be wrong. I haven't dealt with enough mama's boys.
Okay. All right.
So.
All right. The next one I got is me and my down ass niggas getting twisted. Nigga get the trip and knock the gravy out your biscuit. I'm a lover. I'm not a fighter. I'm not gonna lie to you. However, there was just one time back in the day. I don't know if you ever heard of this place called Wild Bill's.
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's in Gwinnett County. It was a place that was only cool for black people to go to on Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, it was a country get down. So we was again. I'm a lover, not a fighter. We left. Me and my partners left. We had a few partners that were still there. They was in their parking lot pimping. We were trying to go get something to eat at IHOP or something. Then they called us and was like, right. Oh shit! Turn around real quick. Man, when I tell you I ain't never hop out the car so fast. Pop the door. Car ain't even completely stopped. Hopped out.
Well, I can't even see you fighting.
I can't see myself fighting either, but I was ready that night.
Have you fought before?
Yeah, once.
I can't see you fighting. Will is such a level-headed human being.
Yeah, I try to stay away from those types of situations and to not get in there because a lot of people nowadays really don't like to fight. They like to shoot and shit like that anyway. So
right.
I just try to stay away from it, period. But
I can see you like last resort, this nigga swung on me, now I gotta swing back.
Yeah, I'm not even swing.
Right.
But then again, I'm not also trying not to let that nigga be the first one to get a swing. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things where if my back's against the wall, I gotta do what I gotta do type shit. But no, I'm not going out there looking for no fight. I'm not going out there. I'm not the toughest nigga in the room. I'm the quiet person, really and honestly, in all truthfulness. So I got a question for you. Because Jeezy says, so when I see you out, I'm like, hey, my nigga. What's your type of acknowledgement when you out there, you know what I'm saying, when you see somebody, you know what I'm saying, that you really, really, truly fuck with? Like, for me, I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying, some shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Where girls are like, oh my God, girl. You know us, our voice is gonna get real Minnie Mouse.
Real high pitch. You know what I'm saying? Niggas,
real Minnie Mouse.
Niggas got handshakes and shit like that. Like,
but you know it's crazy? Yo, real, like, actually, yo nigga, like, my niggas, when I see my friend, like, my girls, girl.
Yeah, you gotta say GWORLS.
It's definitely more of a bitch way.
Okay, that's what,
it doesn't get that high.
That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
It's not the high pitch, bitch. It's the bitch.
It's like, oh my God, bitch, what the bitch. It's one of those.
That's it right there. That's what I'm talking about. Okay.
That's when you see somebody that's yo nigga. And like, or maybe, you know what happens a lot? Especially because I've worked in several spots in nightlife, is when you see somebody that you really used to fuck with at that certain job. Like, that was your hitter at the job.
Facts.
And then when you see them again, it's like, yo, my nigga.
Right. Exactly. Like, because there's no love lost. You're just like, yo.
Yeah, good times.
Well, I'm done with the bars. I don't have an A6, but I do have a question.
Okay.
So my question is, does your day one, and this is for y'all to answer as well, please. Does your day one have to be someone that you grew up with? Does it have to be something that you have years? Can your day one be someone that you met within the past couple of years? And but you've grown to know that person so well that you can call them a day one. I know what a day one technically is supposed to be, y'all. Since the beginning type shit. But Let's be honest.
But is there a loophole to it?
Is there a loophole to it?
I think, yes, there can be a loophole to it. For males, I don't know. What is it like being 30 and making friends as a male right now?
I mean, it's actually kind of dope because you can...
Y'all make friends?
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially in the work environment type shit. Like, you never know because, I mean, when you can make a friend and then it's like, oh, shit.
No, but work is a little bit different for all of us as adults. I mean, if you're going to make a friend, it's you know, that's kind of like a cop-out because you at work. But, like, if you happen to go out, maybe it's not just a random person you meet, or maybe it's somebody that you always see when you go to a certain spot, or maybe it's your friends, homies that come through.
At the gym, definitely, I would say that.
That's
like,
a good
if
spot.
I hoop, yeah.
So could you see yourself being day ones with somebody like that? I think for guys, yes, because guys are a lot more lenient when it comes to, you know, just being cool and chopping it up.
Yeah, definitely.
Females,
because for us,
not so much.
For us, we can simply be like, hey, what you doing? You want to go goddamn get a beer? Or not a beer, but go get a drink or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. Then before you know it, we at the bar. You know what I'm saying? Drinking, watching the game. You know, now we talking about the game. Then we talk about then lead to something else and so on and so forth.
Girls,
females,
not so much.
It's not that easy.
Girls, not so much. I'm very, very. I've been like this since I was young. Though I'm very, very like leery to make friends quick.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I made a friend really quick, that shit blew up in my face. Turns out she's not really she's not the best person in the world.
Mm-hmm.
I give her grace because we're all dealing with shit.
Right.
But it was weird how we did meet at work though, but it was weird how we connected so fast, and that had never happened to me before.
Yeah.
But I just, for me, I'm always I have to watch your moves. I have to watch how you move.
Absolutely.
I remember, I'll tell you this, my homegirl, shout out to Bricks. My homegirl Bricks, that's one of my like girls right there. And I know that Bricks, she's a real friend. And
Right.
It's crazy because she does run into instances where people try to take advantage of her kindness and her generosity.
Sad world. Yeah.
But it's crazy because all the stories she's ever told me, I never, ever, ever looked at it like it was her. Because when somebody tell you so many stories, you look at them like, okay, well, what's your part in this? Because there's too many stories. But the thing is, the only thing I will say is she's very generous. But that shouldn't be a flaw.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know why these girls... It's crazy because I don't know. She's just a solid ass bitch. Like, she is so solid. So I have met her within the past few years, and I'll say I can consider her a day one. Like, I love Brit. She moved away too, which that's why I'm lonely, y'all. All my friends fucking move away. They live away. But yeah, right now, 2 of my day ones don't even live in the same city with me. So, and it takes time to make that friendship. Like, one is 10 years. Bricks is about... from like 2021 to now, so
about 2 years, going on 3.
Yeah, so, but that's one of the most. We did meet at work though. I will say that, but it's not likely that I'm meeting somebody outside of like somewhere I'm frequently at, and we gonna be close.
Right.
It's just, I don't know. For girls, it's a little different, I think.
Absolutely, I agree with you on that one. I definitely do.
All right.
But that's all I got. Man, thank y'all for listening.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
We gotta tip the bar.
We do gotta do that. My tip for the bar is, man, stay down with your day ones, man. For real. If you got some people that are really solid people, look after them just like they look after you.
My tip is, if you are going in separate ways from even some of your closest friends, it's not always a bad thing.
That's a good tip.
Yeah, it's not always a bad thing. And sometimes you'll find that it's just happening gradually, and it'll hit you out of nowhere like, oh shit, we don't even hang like we used to. But you know it's nothing bad. It's just, honestly, in life, not to get all woo-woo and moon and stars on y'all, but in life, your frequencies will change. They fluctuate. We know that. And sometimes what happens is you might be on the same frequency with one of your day ones for a long time, and then life happens and y'all just gradually start to go in opposite directions. And it's okay. It's not a bad thing.
Not at all.
It just gives room for more experiences. Which maybe I need to have more experiences because I'd be lonely. I need my nigga. to come back to the city.
All right, y'all. Well, look, man. Goddamn, y'all can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at Bar2Bar Podcast. You can follow me on Instagram at KAP_ransom.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Nic Tracy. That's NIC.TRACY. And I looked up my TikTok, y'all. It's o.nic.tracy. And O is OH dot Nic Tracy.
OH.
But I'll post on there a little bit more.
A little bit.
I'm starting to sing again, y'all.
Yes,
so.
she is. She about to get into it.
All right. Well, we thank you so much. We will see you next week at the bar.
Yup. Hey.